can you run them with AC and will that cause any problems? Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is my command center. This is where everything happens. This is my computer chair, and that is the computer where all the YouTubes happens. And to stay comfortable and nice over here, I have this little swamp cooler sitting next to me all the time. They also call them evaporative coolers. I hate when I use the term swamp because it sounds kind of like a retro, but these as area coolers work absolutely amazing. And a lot of people on my videos, because they saw the videos on the Nuaire EC300 swamp cooler or the 1100W swamp coolers, they ask me, can you run them with AC and will that cause any problems? Well, the truth is that even though this unit works on the opposite system of an AC or a room AC, this one puts humidity in the house and it uses that humidity, the energy in the water to be able to cool off the air. The swamp cooler works on a kind of like a reverse system where it takes the water out. But can you run them together? The truth is that yes, you can. And some people might say no, you can't, and they are referring to those big units that you install in the window. Those big units you install in the window and it cools off the entire house, they require a draft. They pull a lot of air from the outside, they push it inside the house, and then they push the air out the other window. Those will not work with an AC because it will work really against the AC. But these units, these room coolers, they will work just fine. And let me explain to you how it works, because you will be very, very impressed to see how nice and cool this thing keeps you if you keep it around your house and you keep it around you, because it will not only cool off the room, but cool you off personally. So a lot of people are still using fans to cool themselves off. And the truth is that a fan is like 1920s technology. It was outdated. We have flying cars soon, and then people are still trying to cool themselves with fans. It makes no sense. And AC technology is great, no question about it. AC keeps you cool. But if you want to save a couple of dollars on your power bill, which here in Vegas can run $300 a month in summertime, June, July, August, a swamp cooler like this can actually pay itself off in just a couple of months. When you run this little swamp cooler around you, you could actually keep the house temperature a couple of degrees higher. For every degree that I keep it higher is about $25 on my power bill. So instead of keeping my house at 75, I could keep it at 78 or 80. That will add $40, $50, $60, $70 on my power bill. Now, because I live just with my wife, we both have one of these units sitting next to us. So when I'm sitting over here in this particular area, this little thing blows cold air on me and it keeps it nice and cool around the computer without keeping the house at a ridiculous temperature, you know, with the AC and burning my AC unit and burning a lot of energy. Not everybody wants to save money, but some people absolutely love that part, and I absolutely enjoy it. The biggest benefit why I love the swamp coolers in the house is that here in Vegas, the AC has a tendency to take the water out of the system and then it dries out the room to the ridiculous point where you are getting a bloody nose every 5 minutes. Like literally, like if you just going like this, you get a bloody nose. So this unit, what it does, it balances the humidity in the house, and the AC doesn't work harder because this is a closed unit, it's not an open unit. There's no open window. So because of that, this particular unit will cool off the area where you're sitting in, and the AC will cool off the house and remove the extra humidity that it doesn't need. But that's a byprocess. It's a byproduct of the cooling of the house. The AC works as well in humid as it works in dry areas. And what I like the most about it is that because we have two units, one stays next to me and one stays next to her, so we can both cool ourselves off, and it uses very little power, just a tad more than a fan. So if a fan is a 30 watt, this is about 40 watt. Compared to my AC, which is 5,000 watt, this is a breeze. So when I'm sitting in my computer over here, this little thing blows cold air this area, and yes, it's a little bit humid, but the computer handles it with no problem whatsoever. It keeps my computer clean, it keeps my computer cool, it keeps me cool, it keeps this entire area of the house cool, especially because this corner where I am with all the windows and everything that I have outside, it keeps this part of the house is very, very hot. So even though I crank the thermostat down in the hallway, here it always stays a little bit hotter. So with this little swamp cooler or evaporative cooler, the area stays really nice and cool. Before I discovered them, I really didn't know what to do, so I was just cranking the AC down, and then you were freezing in the hallway, and here was like decent. But now I could just keep the entire house a little bit higher and stay over here and be comfortable. If you're watching TV, if you're in the kitchen cooking, if you're repairing your motorcycle, if you're working on your car, wherever you want to do in the house, drag this unit with you and it will work really, really well. They have multiple units. Some of them have more fancy things than others. This is the one that I like the most. This is their flagship. I'm going to put a link at the bottom of the video description if you want to look for exactly the same unit. These units, basically what they do is they just keep you nice and cool in a certain part of the house without the hassle of cranking up the AC bill to the ridiculous. Since I have this unit, my power bill went from a $250 guaranteed to $300, which I paid last year, to $198. The house feels fine and I'm cool over here in my little corner. So I hope this video answered the question, can you run a swamp cooler and an AC in the same time? If it's a closed loop, it's an area cooler, it's a room cooler like this one, with no problem whatsoever. If you are talking about the big swamp coolers that go into the window and then you have to create a draft with a different window in the house, no, those won't work with the AC. It will negate the benefits of the AC. So forget about it, just crank your AC up and that will be better that way. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Let me know what you think at the bottom. Check out the links for the products if you're interested. It will help me and will help my channel. I've been working with this company for a long time and they have very good products. Also, leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. What is your experience? Thanks for watching.